If you're looking for beginner-friendly crafts, you found the right place. Hi, my name is Katie from Lady Red Crafting, and this video is all about last-minute gifts. Craft number 1. So I found all of these items at the Dollar Tree. The cute mug, the hot cocoa mix, these adorable gloves, a small winter hat, and these cute marshmallow peeps in the shapes of snowman. I'm going to start out by just putting 3 packets of cocoa mix in our little mug. And once we're done doing that, we're going to add our peeps. Now we're going to take our hat and we're going to stuff the gloves inside of the hat so it kind of gives it a poofed up look. So when we put the hat then on top of our snowman, it will stand up straight. And that's it. It's just that simple. This adorable snowman is ready to gift to the child in your life. Craft number 2. So I found this adorable reusable cup at the Dollar Tree, and we're going to individualize it with our Cricut. And I just went onto the Cricut design space and I typed in inspirational sayings, and I found this one that said, "Enjoy the little things." So today I'm doing this video with a whole bunch of wonderful creators, and this playlist that I have linked in my description box below is all about last minute gifts. So if that's what you're looking for, check out that playlist and give these ladies some love. Thank you. And if you don't have a Cricut, don't worry. You can get vinyl decals at the craft store, or use a sticker or lettering that you have at home. You could also stencil and paint on your cup. So to attach this decal to my cup, I'm going to go ahead and use some transfer tape and put that straight on there. And this makes it a lot easier to place it on the mug. Now I put the cup on top of an egg carton, and this gives it an extra set of hands to cradle that cup right in as I'm rubbing the decal right onto the cup. And I love how this decal turns out. It totally goes with the cup. Next, we're going to take some Mod Podge, and this Mod Podge is dishwasher safe, and we're just going to do a nice light coat over the top of our decal to make sure everything stays in place. Now once everything is dry, we're going to go ahead and fill our cup. My first idea is adding these wonderful truffles and filling the whole entire cup up and adding a bow. And I think this turns out really well. And another idea would be grabbing some really cute gloves and a pair of fuzzy socks, and you can just roll those up and put them inside the cup as well. Let's roll right into craft number 3. So this time of year, the Dollar Tree has a lot of fun Christmas dishes. And I grabbed 2 of these bowls, and we're going to make a fun little gift pack for some puppies. So we have 2 puppies, Luna and Mocha. Both of them are little Australian Shepherds, and I'm just going to cut out their names using a Cricut. And if you don't have a Cricut, you can use sticker decals to spell out the name of your puppy. To transfer the decals onto the bowl, I am going to use transfer tape, and it just makes it a little bit easier with the grid to line up our letters on our little bowl. And since these bowls have writing in the center of the bowl, I wanted to make sure that the name was on the front part of the writing, so it didn't look like it was backwards when you were looking at the name of the puppy. Now I'm going to repeat this step for the next bowl, putting Mocha's name on the front of the bowl. And so to make sure that our names stay on our bowls, we are going to use some dishwasher safe Mod Podge and just seal the names on the bowl. So now it's time to fill the bowl. I'm going to start out by putting their favorite treats in a gift bag. Let's add our treat bag to the bowl, and then I found some fun toys at Walmart and at the Dollar Tree to add to the bowls as well. And I think these just turned out adorable. If you have the cellophane wrap, you could wrap the bowls in the cellophane wrap with a pretty ribbon on top. And this craft gets 2 paws up. Craft number 4. Out with this 3D DIY craft kit from the Dollar Tree and one of those little bends. So this step is optional, but I stained my little box using Waverly Antique Wax. Next, I'm using that 3D piece and I pulled out only the trees. And using a cutting board and an X-Acto knife, I'm just taking off the little tabs that they would use to have those stand up. And once I cut everything off that I can using the X-Acto knife, I do grab my zip sander, or a sanding block would work fine, and I just sand that smooth so everything is nice and finished. Now I'm grabbing some Waverly chalk paint in the color Truffle, and we're going to paint these trees. And I'm not the best painter, but I figured I could handle trees. So we're going to do a little bit of like a V shape here, and just paint that down so you can see the trunk of the tree. And I'm using an angled flat brush, if that matters. And once we get that done, I'm going to let those dry. So for painting these trees, I'm going to use 3 different color greens, and we're going to sponge them onto the leaves. And the 3 different colors I'm using is English Ivy from Apple Barrel, Kelly Green from Apple Barrel, and Moss Green from Waverly Chalk Paint. And you can see I'm just using a foam brush, and we're just tapping the tree leaves onto the trees. And I do this a few different times using the different colors so you get a lot of dimension when you're doing all of these tree branches. And I want to make sure this is really dry because the next step is adding snow because it's Christmas time. So I'm using Waverly chalk paint and plaster, and I'm also using a rounded brush, but this one does have bristles, and I'm just really lightly adding a little bit of snow all over my trees. So I decided I wanted to lighten the box up just a little bit, so we're going to use that same brush and the plaster paint again, and we're just going to dry brush around the outside of the little wood bend, and it'll just give it a nice snowy look on the outside of this bend, but also gives it that rustic look where you can still see the wood. Now let's put everything together. I'm going to take some wood glue, and I'm just going to put a little bit of glue on the bottom half of these trees and a little bit of hot glue to help everything adhere quickly. And once we've got the glue added, we're going to take this really carefully and line it up with the bend and have that just right on the front cover of this bend. And once that is dry, we are ready to make up our little gift basket. So for this gift basket, I'm just going to add a little bit of green stuffing and 2 cute little soaps. But you could use this gift basket for lots of different things. You could do something like a little baking kit, or maybe even like a wine cork and wine charms or something like that. But you could individualize it for different people. And I just love how this turns out. So I hope this video inspires you to make a fun gift. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate each and every one of you. If you haven't hit that subscribe button below, please do that. And until next time, craft more, stress less.